Okay.
Okay.
So far, so good.
Oh.
Okay. From Southern California.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hot here today, but it's not bad. It's only 105, but it's dry. And it's the Suzanne Summer Show.
Yay!
And here she is.
Hello. Thank you. Hi, everybody. Hi, Caroline. Caroline?
How are you?
Okay, hi. Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, it's hot. It isn't even fun hot today. Now, last week there were a couple of days that were 118. I'm sorry to start off with a complaint. Today's only 105, but it's a hotter 105. And so, because of that, we have this dress coming out in a week or so that you're going to love. It's this just loose-fitting t-shirt dress. You can pull it over, you can pull it up, you can pull it down. It ties at the bottom, has pockets. I'm going to stand up in a little while and show you, and it hides everything. If you're bloated, this is the dress that's great before gut renew. It's the dress that's great after gut renew, but it's really great on a hot, sweaty day like today. It's so sweaty. It is dry, but for some reason it's humid today. I think there's a cloud cover keeping everything down, so we've got desert weather and Florida weather. They've convened together. It's really, really rocking. So anyway, I'll show you the dress when I stand up. You are going to love it. It's so comfortable, and it also comes in black. It's so comfortable. It's the dress. You can wear it to bed. You can wear it out shopping. You can wear it with high heels and your diamonds. You can wear it like I'm wearing it, just casually around the house with espadrilles. It's just the most incredible dress. So anyway, that's why I'm wearing the dress today, because I was too hot to wear anything else. And there are days when it's just too hot to wear anything. But your loose-fitting t-shirt with deep pockets, you know.
I'm not available for another couple weeks.
Yeah.
So
Whatever.
Don't go looking for it yet.
No, don't.
A couple more weeks.
Don't. You can't have it yet.
So Claire Lottie said, relative to you, I so admire your positivity. I wish you could bottle it. Well, that's a pretty good idea.
That's something you haven't thought of selling out.
No. Well, actually,
what a nice thing to say.
That was a very nice thing to say.
Yeah.
Actually, I ran into this kid. This is years ago. The kid is now probably 70. But I ran into
That's
this.
not a kid anymore.
Yeah, right. I ran into this kid at a famous Canadian rodeo, and he's selling like souvenirs for the rodeo, and hats and T-shirts and whatever. And I said, I have such a great business for you. You'll be doing a great service, and you'll make money at the same time.
Yeah.
And he said, what is that?
Yeah, what is that?
I said, what do you find in abundance? And it's a never-ending amount of it at every rodeo.
Oh.
Horse poop.
Poop, right.
Okay?
Yeah. Yeah, they're not constipated.
That's
What
right.
are they eating?
So I suggested to the kid that he not bottle it, but put it in cans, like cans of soda, okay? And sell like a 12-pack at a time and call it Caillou's Crap.
Caillou's Crap?
Caillou's Crap.
Yeah, that's so great, Al.
Yeah.
Not all your ideas are great.
Well, that kid is a millionaire today.
Could you turn down the air conditioner? It's kind of noisy, and I don't want any of you to have to listen to our air. There it goes. And now it'll even get quieter in a minute.
That's nice.
Yeah.
We don't like it to be hot, but it sure is nice.
It's gone now, and the room got cooled as a result. So,
So New York girl forever says it's hot and humid here in Arizona too.
Yeah, I've been hearing that from my Arizona friends. Such a beautiful state. Remember that movie I did in Arizona, in Tucson?
Tucson.
I don't know if who just wrote to us is from Tucson or near Tucson, but I never enjoyed making movies. They're too slow for me. I like instant. I like coming on to you. Or I like sitcoms where you come out, it's a play, and you do it, and in a half hour it's over. Movies, you have to get up at 4:30 in the morning, and then you go to a trailer, and you sit in the trailer for another couple of hours while they do your hair and makeup. And really, is it necessary to spend all that time? And then you go back to your trailer, and you wait, and you wait, and you wait, and then you fall asleep in your trailer because you're so tired because you got up so early. And all of a sudden, there's a knock on the door, and you got to get it up. And I mean, get it up. Whatever the scene is. And movies are hard because they don't start on day one. Day one may be almost the end of the movie, and then day two may be up at the front of the movie. It's all about location, and so you got to remember every emotion you had on every page of the script, so that when they piece it all together, that you've got the same emotion. You know what I mean? Am I explaining that right? And I like that concept, and I like the challenge of that. But it was the waiting and the waiting and the waiting, and I'm an active person. I like to do, I like to be, and but Tucson. And if you put a gun to my head, I couldn't remember the name of the movie, and I kind of like the movie. Do you remember the name of the movie, Alan?
Which movie?
The one in Arizona. You would think if I
No.
spent all that time, months doing a movie, that I would remember, but.
That's where I saw those three motorcycle guys behind me.
Yeah, but let me tell my story first, then you
Okay.
can tell that.
Okay.
So, I loved Tucson. I could live in Tucson. I love the desert, and I love the Southwest, but what I loved was the food in Tucson. Every restaurant had a different kind of take on Southwestern, because it's either Native American or Spanish or Mexican or Southwest or a compilation of all of those, and every cook/chef there did their own version. And all I think about, I should think about more when I'm doing a movie, but all I could think about was where I would go to eat at the end of the day. It was just so thrilling. And the only
Wasn't that Seduced by Evil?
Yes, thank you. That's right. That's right. Thank you. That was the name of my movie, right? And so I had a co-star, and I think he was putting the spell on me. It sounds like a corny movie, but actually it kind of worked. But there was one. I never liked doing love scenes, ever. I did like my love scene with Anthony Hopkins.
Hold it. I don't have to hear that again, okay?
He can't get over it.
Yeah, I can't.
At least I'm honest. I came home and I went, "Whoa, Anthony Hopkins is such a kisser. He's
Yeah,
got these
just
big
great.
puppy lips."
Yeah, dinner was great that night, wasn't it? Huh? Huh?
I like that after all these years you're still jealous of a scene I did with Anthony Hopkins. It was a Jackie Collins movie, so it was a long time ago. And rest in peace, Jackie Collins. Did any of you see the special or documentary, whatever they want to call it, on, I think it was on ABC the other night? Oh, I loved her so much. We had such fun together. And when my house burned down, Jackie always had lots and lots and lots of jewelry. And when our house burned down, it arrived in the mail like in a day. Jackie sent me one of her necklaces, a really nice necklace. She was great. Anyway, I digress. So this movie, Seduced by Evil, I had one love scene, and it required getting into bed with him. I don't know if there was nudity. I think there was partial or mostly, or and when I left our hotel in the morning, I said goodbye to Alan. I felt so guilty, and I thought, I'm just going to work. I don't feel anything for this person, but it just like I wouldn't like it if you did it, Alan. That's what I actually think. That's why I didn't do movies. If I could have done The Adventures of Chrissy Snow, which I pitched, which would have been really funny, and Jenny McCarthy and I wanted to do some crazy ass The Adventures of. It wasn't Chrissy Snow. I think you and Bruce wrote that movie, didn't you?
Well,
Caroline?
it was like
We just wrote a treatment or something.
A treatment, yeah. I love the whole idea of it. But anyway, I never enjoyed doing movies because I didn't want to be in that position, and it's just not my style. And I don't think it's the way you want to see me. It's not the way I want to see me in bed with some guy who's kind of creepy, and in bed with a creepy guy with a creepy scene and creepy sex, and so.
Oh,
but,
you had sex too?
No, I didn't have sex, of course.
And it was
not.
creepy?
Of course not. No, it was just like simulating. I don't know. The whole thing was creepy to me. It's not my style. I like to laugh and make people feel good. That's what makes me.
Well,
That turns me on the artistic side of me. What?
a little creepy sex would be hilarious.
No. So I never did. You know, I don't think I ever did a movie after that one. I think that was my last movie. But
so.
man, did I enjoy the food in Tucson. So those of you in Arizona, and if you're in Tucson, I wish I could remember the names of these amazing restaurants.
No, but you know what?
What?
I can describe the restaurant.
Okay.
It was downtown.
Uh-huh.
With a bunch of buildings. They looked like they were government buildings. They weren't too high. They were probably built 150 years ago. They were
Okay.
they weren't skyscrapers. And all of a sudden there was this house
Yeah.
that
yeah.
was the
No,
restaurant
right.
in the middle of all these buildings.
That was our favorite one. That was like
And the
this.
story with the house was that a guy from New York had moved out there in the 1800s, fell in love with his housekeeper, or no, laundress,
Yeah.
married her, and they had 7 children.
Is that the guy that's like that story, I Married Wyatt Earp?
Well, no, that's not the same story.
Oh.
That's another story. Anyway, someone turned this house into a restaurant,
Yeah.
and a lot of the stuff on the menu was natural from the desert itself. I remember they had a salad made from
Nopales? Or
pardon?
Nopales, the cactus leaves?
From cactus.
Yeah, it was really great.
It was great.
So that was one restaurant and many, many more in Tucson. So those of you who live in Tucson, near Tucson, are probably in Arizona. And I find the same thing in Santa Fe. Santa Fe food is divine. Divine. It's a combination of, again, American Indian, Spanish, Mexican, Southwest, and a conglomeration of all of the above. And my favorite restaurants in Santa Fe are the Santa Cafe, and then my favorite one is Geronimo. Okay, I want to tell you tonight, it's your surprise box, SUZANNE Selects, and oh, you love this, don't you? You love getting the SUZANNE Selects box. It makes me so happy.
Well, today the retail value is $140.
Okay.
The select price is $39.99.
Okay.
So it's a $100 discount.
Yeah.
We never charge more than $39.99, and sometimes the retail value is over $200. We don't give you samples. These are all full sizes. Why do we do it? And obviously this is not a money-making affair. Why do we do it? We want you to sample our products, pardon me, because we know you'll be back, and you have come back, and
You have.
we truly appreciate
And you've
that.
all told me how much you love this. And the concept behind this originally was, as a woman, we love presents, don't we? Even if we have to buy them for ourselves. So when something comes in the mail, and now everything comes in the mail, face it, isn't it kind of a little giddy? Like, what is that? Even though you paid for it. Anyway, so this comes in this lovely box, right? You can come every month if you want, or you can tell them how often you want it to come.
Every 2 months, every 3 months.
Yeah, whatever you want.
And by the way, unlike not most, well, maybe most, but a lot of direct response products on television, where they offer you 1 month free or some kind of deal to hook you in, and then every week or every month they keep sending it to you. We don't like that.
That drives me nuts.
We don't like that.
That makes me mad.
So the moment you send us an email saying, I'm done, that's it.
Yeah. All right, so here's the pamphlet, or the flyer here that tells you what's in it. With my picture on it. It's one of my favorite pictures, so thank you. And then the yellow tissue. So I'm showing you the whole, reveal, because you might order this for yourself, but you also might need to get somebody a gift. And here it is, all gift wrapped. It comes with this beautiful yellow tissue. I'm into presentation, can't help it. Okay. And then when you open it up, here's what it's in here. our lemon verbena body lotion, so good, olive based. I'll read all the stuff that's in it. Then the neck firming cream that has neck firming peptides in them. And you know, my neck is betraying me a little now at 74, but this helps so much. I think my neck's looking pretty good. It's not great, but it's pretty good. Really nice. All right.
You know, I put too much of that on one day,
And
my neck got so tight I had trouble speaking.
yeah, this is Al lying. Those of you who know Al, he lies on a regular basis, but he's well-meaning. Here is the lip balm. You think, so what, lip balm? No, I'll tell you about this lip balm while you want it. And I live in the desert, and I'll tell you, I can't live without that lip balm. And then the anti-aging eye cream. And I can actually say it's good for fat bags and dark circles, all right? Okay, so that's what's in it. I'm going to wrap it back up again so you remember the beautiful presentation. So if you gave this as a gift, I mean, that's a great gift, okay? All right.
It is a gift. You know, I wanted to mention, Suzanne, a few of our customers last month, you know, we have a new shipping company, and there were a few boxes that went out in a bag instead of the SUZANNE Selects
No.
box. So we apologize if you are one of those people who
Oh, I'm
got
so sorry.
the products in the bag. That was an error, and I had a long talk with the shipping company, and I have been assured that they have corrected that
Oh my
error.
gosh,
so again, we're really
yes.
sorry if you were one of the people who got a bag instead of the box.
Thank you for explaining,
The
because
box is part of it, yeah.
yeah, we're so into the presentation and the yellow tissue paper and all that. Oh, that gives me the horrors.
So,
Anyway.
so any of you who got your box in bags, just let us know who you are, and we'll send you $10,000 in cash.
This is Al
Every
lying.
single one of you.
Al's lying
Okay.
again. He lies like his lies. Your nose is growing,
Well,
Pinocchio. That's a big fat lie.
why is it always the wrong part of one's body that does things that should happen in other parts of the body?
I don't know, but I love your nose.
And I'm referring to hair,
I
okay?
love your nose, and I love your hair.
Why do you lose hair where you want it and you grow hair where you don't want it, okay? And why is it your nose gets long? I won't finish the sentence.
Your nose is actually. I never noticed your nose. I just thought you had the most perfect face, but your nose actually looks smaller as you get older.
Wow.
I think maybe your head is bigger.
Or maybe my nose is shrinking. The
No,
incredible
I think
shrinking
I think your
nose.
head is bigger. And by the way,
I've been accused
Patrick
of that.
Duffy told me this.
Who told you?
Patrick Duffy, he said that the best faces for film are big faces, people with big heads and big faces.
Okay.
He said it's because it fills up the screen. You know, when you go into a movie theater, the greatest example of that ever was Goldie Hawn's daughter, Kate. What's her last name, Caroline?
Kate Hudson.
Kate Hudson. I'm sorry, Kate, if you're watching, and I'm sure you're not, but sorry, I forgot your name.
But Kate, if you're watching, we'll send you 10,000. No, never mind.
Lying again. I walked into the theater at that moment. We were a little bit late, where her full face filled the entire screen, and it was the most beautiful, telegenic movie star face I'd ever seen. It was full of life and joy and youth and clarity and clear eyes, and it was just the most incredible thing. So that has nothing to do with the box today.
No, nothing.
So let me tell you about. Are you coming over here, Al?
Well, actually, no. I'm going over there to refresh my refreshment.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll talk about stuff
So
here.
I'm going to be in the back. Don't pay any attention to
No, just be some guy in the back here who lies a lot.
Okay.
The anti-aging eye cream, Swiss apple stem cells, okay? The stem cells of the Swiss apple are so potent it can handle unbelievably harsh weather, the roses that come out of this bush in the mountains, but they're high up mountains. I'm always afraid to say Alps. I don't know. Alps. Okay. Okay.
Alps. It sounds like something that happens after you eat too much at dinner.
Yeah.
Alps.
Yeah. Anyway, imagine how hardy you have to be if you're a little stem cell to grow a rose on the side of a Alp in the hurricane and the wind and the snow and everything. You have to hold on. So we thought it'd be a good idea to put those stem cells, a Swiss apple, into our little eye cream. And here comes Caroline.
There are two different stem cells in there, and that's why you guys might be confused. There is the green apple stem cell, and there's the alpine rose stem cell.
That's
Suzanne's saying.
because I was looking at this, the Swiss apple, and I thought, but the Swiss apple doesn't grow in the Alps, but
It doesn't. So yes, but you're correct. We have amazing stem cells in there, and that alpine rose is the one that you're talking about. So
it is. Okay. And sea algae's in here, all right? Sea algae, we get our sea algae from purified waters. Anyway, you pat, right? And I'm a happy person, so I've always got wrinkles under my eyes. They don't bother me. Honestly, they don't. But I was using the eye-firming peptides the other night where you put it on and then you hold it like this, sort of like it kind of holds, I don't know, it just, I look less wrinkled after I use that. But that's not this that I'm talking about. This is this is for dark circles and fat bags under the eyes. Okay, the next thing that's in this
and it targets the heck out of your crow's feet.
And targets the heck out of your crow's feet. I've got the lot. Okay, this, yeah, okay. You can buy this at the counter at the grocery store, but not this. It's another brand. The brand is so popular that everybody thinks that all lip balms are this one brand. This is real lip balm. Let me tell you what's in there. Exotic jungle butters such as shea butter, kapuasu, and tukuma from the Amazon, and rare kapuasu. Yeah,
okay.
And tukuma from the Amazon, and rare argan oil from Morocco. That's what's in here. It's got wild orange vanilla scent, and I'll tell you, the reason I just wax poetic about this lip balm, which I have it in every station in my house, in my purses, in my makeup case, everything, because there's no petroleum in it. Need I say that? But yeah, the well-known brand that you know has petroleum in it, i.e. gasoline, okay, and that makes they put all the moisturizers in that brand, but the petroleum dries out your lips. Why would they do that? Because the more your lips dry out, the more you have to reapply. Have you ever noticed that people who use that kind of lip balm that you get at the counter at the supermarket are constantly reapplying it because they can never quench the thirst of the lips? This, I put on before I go to bed. Do you notice when I kiss you, Alan, my lips are nice and soft?
Of course.
Right? And then I put it on in the morning.
And even when I kiss you.
And then I don't put it on again until nighttime. And it's just a beautiful feeling. I'm here in the desert. It's been 100 to 118 degrees almost all month. It's really the worst month weather-wise I've ever remembered. But I'm now a desert rat. When you're here in this heat, you come out early in the morning, 6 o'clock, or you come out at this time of the day when the sun goes down. And then it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice.
So we have a top fan. She describes herself, Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl.
Danieri.
Hi, Cheryl.
And she's very entrepreneurial.
Uh-huh.
Listen to this.
Okay.
Al loves his Casa Dragones. Why not plug the tequila for us happy hour devotees? Maybe we can purchase it at a discount, and you guys get a free case. Okay.
Okay, now you've piqued his interest.
Okay, Cheryl.
The next thing is the neck firming cream. I just want to read you one thing. The collagen and elastin fibers in this neck firming cream work like a crystal cobweb. So imagine putting crystal cobweb here and then pulling it up. It supports the structure of the skin, providing immediate and long-term benefits for aging skin. I would say, you know, as I said in my book, A New Way to Age, I love this book, I'm really proud of this book. Aging is about worn out parts, so you have to target each worn out part and try to rejuvenate it. So this is your worn out parts. Your neck wears out. It's going to wear out. I don't care what age you are. If you're much younger than me, it's going to wear out. Even you, Caroline, your neck is going to wear out. It just happens. It just, you know.
Gravity.
You know, and you know what? Aging is interesting. You never think it will happen to you. And then one day you look in the mirror and you find yourself doing this, pulling the neck up, pulling this up, pulling that up, right? And then I realize, we're there. Okay, and then the last thing is the...
Yeah, and by the way, you know, I notice sometimes in the morning when I take my T-shirt off to, you know, wash my face or maybe shave, I find even though I'm all by myself, I hold my stomach in.
No, you know what's the worst is when you look down at your phone and you think the camera is facing out, but it's actually facing in, and you catch a glimpse of your 17 chins.
Yeah. Right.
That is horrifying.
Yeah. But the way I approach aging is that, it is what it is, but there's so much wisdom that comes with each chapter that it makes aging enjoyable because you understand, you can laugh at it and everything. And then, as I've written about, I never use the word should, but if I were you and I would read this book. The next thing in this box, this is the last thing, is the Nourishing Body Lotion. So it's got argan oil, which is great stuff. One of the rarest oils in the world. You know where it comes from? You know those large saguaro cactus plants that are always in the John Wayne movies, and I've got them here on my property. It's like usually 3 arms. Well, think about, they've got a, like 2 weeks ago in the desert, where was it? Death Valley. The temperature was 134 degrees. 134 degrees. It was one of the hottest temperatures on record in this country. So now you got this cactus that's got 3 arms. I only have 2 arms, so I can't really replicate it. How does that survive? Okay? Well, it maintains any water that comes during the year, but it has this argan oil in it, and that's what keeps it lubricated. That's what keeps it going. And so we put that in our lotion, okay? Argan oil. Also, sea buckthorn berry. You don't have any of that at home, do you? And it's got the rare skin-loving essential fatty acids, omegas 3. 3, 6, 7, and 9. 3, 6, 7, and 9.
Is there an omega 4 and 5?
I've never heard of 4 and 5, but 3, 6, 7, and 9.
Why would they go from 3 to 6?
I don't know.
Okay, that's a question that someone must have the answer to.
And you could make up a lie.
That's a good question, Alan.
Yeah, and you could make up a lie, Alan. You could lie about it.
I could. I'm not going to make up a lie about this, okay? It's too serious. The question is...
Now he's ethical.
The question is, why is there not a 4 and a 5? Okay?
I don't know. But omega-3, essential fatty acids, and essential is the key word there, essential for life, but we don't make it in our own bodies. But think about that, essential for life, but we don't make it in our own bodies. So we put the essential fatty acids in our topicals, and I can't even stress enough how important it is to pay attention to what you put on your skin. I've been doing so many podcasts lately when people really want to know about gut renew and what happens to the GI tract, and aging is about worn out parts. And I guess I'm the one who talks about aging, because people seem to like the way I'm aging, and I am too. The essential fatty acids. So we're back to where I love cells. You and me, all of us are anywhere from 45 to 75 trillion cells. It varies all over the place. So let's just go to 45 trillion. Can you count to 45 trillion? I cannot. Okay, there's, let's say, 45 trillion of these cells, all right? Now there's a membrane around it, and that membrane is made of essential fatty acids. Why is that a factor? Well, as free radicals come in, those are the bad guys, chemicals, right? They come in, and the reason I talk about antioxidants a lot because the antioxidants come in, and I'll tell you about those in a minute, come in and they eat the free radicals. But when you have poor quality oil like canola oil and omega-6 oil and the oils that our bodies don't recognize, it makes an inferior cell membrane.
By the way, I think
Yeah.
it's important for everyone to know
Yeah.
that the omega-6 canola oil comes from Canada for the most part. That's why it's called canola. And it comes from, are you ready? The rapeseed plant. Who gave it that name and
I
why?
don't know.
And
I don't
why?
know.
Okay? It conjures up images that could have happened who knows how many years ago.
All right, back to my cell.
Okay.
This membrane is made of omega-3 essential fatty acids. Why? Because it's pliable. That means that the two essential things for life, water and hydration, can flow through and flow out and flow through and flow out. But if this membrane here is made from a poor quality oil, like the canola and those vegetable oils they always told us were so good for us, they're not. They make a membrane that is hard, let's say like plastic. So when the free radicals come in, it just that's the omega, the bad quality oils. But when you bring in the antioxidants, these poor quality cells collapse like that. And now you've got malfunctioning cells. The definition of health is to have more functioning cells than malfunctioning cells. And I know this, it's a big reach to go to what all these products are that we're giving you today, but every one of these products adds to the quality of your cell membrane so that water and air, oxygenation and hydration can flow through and in and out of your cells. And that's what we want. With every cell's talking to every cell, we want all that communication, and we want the hydration and oxygenation. So that's what's in all these products here. I know I didn't explain myself very well today, but I'm not perfect.
No, you are perfect.
Yeah, I'm not. Let me show you my dress, though.
Okay.
But it's going to take me a minute to unhook. Oh, it's so hot, my legs were sticking together. Can you see me?
Well,
if I stand up?
that's certainly an attractive thing to picture. Okay.
All right. So
you
here's
have to
the dress.
move over a little further.
Caroline, when will this dress be available? A couple weeks?
Yeah, a couple weeks.
Okay.
Maybe the third or fourth week of July.
Okay, what I want you to notice is the pockets. Don't you love having a tunic kind of dress with pockets? And it's got a little sex appeal, so the shoulder can go down on one or both or whatever you want. And it just like, it hides the things you don't want to show. If you've got bloating, it's going to hide it. We tie it at the bottom here so that you can make it as short as you want it. It is going to be your favorite dress ever, ever, ever. I put it on today to take a picture of it for the website, and I didn't want to take it off because it's so hot today that the only thing I want to wear is this dress. So
And,
anyway,
and, you don't have to hold your stomach.
No, and you can't buy it right now.
No, you can't buy it right now, and it will be in white and black.
And white and black. I don't know which one I like the best. Actually, for Alan, for your birthday dinner, because it was really hot that night, not the one you and I, but the one with the family a week ago, I wore this in black with a diamond necklace and earrings and bracelets and the whole thing. And I was the most comfortable person
Yeah.
at the table. So it can kind of go from day to night, from shopping to sleeping, whatever you want it to be. So a couple of weeks, we'll let you know. All right.
So I just want to jump in. If you guys are new to Suzanne's line, her Selects box, it's called SUZANNE Selects. It is a subscription box. So if you want to jump in on what Suzanne was talking about today, what you do is you join SUZANNE Selects. It's $39.99 per month, and you can decide how frequently you want to get it. So you can get it every month, or you can get it every 2 months, or every 3 months. You can pause it whenever you want to. You can order one box and cancel it. It's totally up to you. We make it very easy. If you're someone who's good and you can go online, you can look up your own subscription and change your preferences as you like. If you're a little technically challenged, we have a phone number that you can call and they'll do it for you. So we try to make it super easy for you. And the contents of the box change every month, and so that's what makes it a surprise and exciting. It'll always be worth at least $120, and it will always cost you $39.99. This month's box is worth $140, I believe, right, Alan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that great?
And it's still only $39.99. So, Suzanne's eye cream is usually $39.99, and you're getting that along with a full-size body lotion, her unbelievable neck cream, and the lip balm. So it's always just a ridiculous, amazing value. But what happens, like Alan was saying, is that people say, oh, I hadn't tried Suzanne's neck cream. It was a little pricey, and I wasn't sure I needed a neck cream, and then they try it in the box, and they love it. So we hope you can jump in and try it.
Yeah, and you get a present in the mail. I know you paid for it, but so what?
We're like your drug dealer on the corner.
We are.
We give you a little taste. Doesn't cost very much
Is that
money.
how the drug? Is that how it works, Hal?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of those movies,
Oh.
and so have you. We know more about El Chapo.
Yeah, I don't want to watch any more of those.
Yeah, we know more about him
I don't want to watch
than
any
his family
more.
does.
I want, when we go to bed at night, I want to watch something uplifting. I think.
Well, we've done that.
No, you know what? I'm ready to watch Schitt's Creek again.
Okay.
Because that makes me laugh. I laugh so much. They're just so quirky. They're Canadians, Al.
Eh?
But I'd like to start watching that again tonight. Let's watch the whole series.
Okay.
again
It is a
tonight.
great. It's a
It is.
great
It's funny.
series. It
Makes you
is.
laugh. It's so oh my gosh, yeah.
Everybody knows who their character is.
Yeah.
There's not one moment when you go, "What happened to that person?" Broke character. I'm telling you, it is a great series. Well written.
Yeah.
I think the father and the son, who are really father and son,
Yeah, they wrote it.
actually write it. Yeah. Think
One
of the
their
fun
names,
they're
Levy.
having.
Levy is their
Yeah.
last name.
Yeah, Eugene Levy. Yeah, Eugene Levy.
And what's
He used to be on Saturday Night Live.
And what's the mother's name? She's so good.
Catherine
Mi-
O'Hara.
Catherine O'Hara.
Mrs. Levy. Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Catherine O'Hara. Wow, is she great.
Yeah.
She never misses a moment. It's great.
Well, we'll start watching that again tonight.
Tonight, that's what I want to watch. I
Yeah,
don't
I
want to
remember
watch
the first time
anything
around.
dark. I don't want to watch El Chapo. I don't want to watch Pablo Escobar. I don't want to watch that whole thing about the cartels last night that you were watching.
No, but we were
I
in
don't
the
want to
middle.
watch any of those. No.
Okay, no, we were in the middle of
Yeah, you guys need some light TV.
Thank you.
the narco. We were in
I'm
the
married to narco guy
middle. We were
here.
in the middle of the final narco
Oh,
episode.
awful. I don't want to know. It's so awful. I don't want to know about
No, but you know
fentanyl
what?
and all this
No,
stuff.
but actually,
Ew.
quite seriously, we were actually watching one episode that had to do with a DEA agent, I think in San Diego.
Yeah, but it was sad.
Very
It
sad.
was sad.
Very-
It's 4th of July this weekend.
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you, Caroline. Yeah.
And by the way, as a Canadian, pardon me, I should mention that Canada Day just passed, but Canada Day is out of control in Canada because there's craziness going on there.
Okay, yeah.
I'm not going to get into
Alan,
it.
It's 4th of July.
4th of July.
God bless America. Hot dogs.
God bless
fireworks,
America.
Family. Barbecues.
God bless America.
That's right.
I love this country so much. I thank all of you whose husbands, fathers, brothers, sons have fought for our country, our military.
Mothers, sisters,
Mothers, sisters.
wives.
you know, it takes all of us to make this great country. And you know that flag you gave us was that for my birthday last year, Caroline?
Christmas, I think.
Christmas. So I was going to hang the flag over the balcony in front of the kitchen, and then I realized we're going to be gone for the weekend. I didn't want anything to happen to it, but when I see the flag, I well up. I'm so proud of this country and the idea of America, which I think is the greatest idea there ever was. And we're not perfect, but we're sure trying.
Well,
and everybody in the world would like to live the life that we've all lived here of being free.
well,
So,
as
God bless America.
an immigrant,
Yeah.
I'm an immigrant. Okay, I appreciate this country more than most native-born
And
Americans.
why do you appreciate this country? Tell us why.
This is
Mr.
the greatest country in the world. It's a country of opportunity. It's a country where no matter what you're looking for in the way of weather, you'll find it.
Weather.
And it's magnificent. We've taken the train many times cross country, also up the coast of California to Seattle, and it's breathtaking. I urge
So
everyone
beautiful.
who's never taken a train trip more than a few hours, take one of those train trips that lasts for a couple of days.
Oh, that's so fun when we go on a train.
It's so
We haven't
incredible.
done that in so long. But when we go on a train, we rent 2 staterooms because it's usually a 2 or 3 day trip, and we take down the wall in the middle, so the two of us have 2 beds, one on each side.
But also, we
I always sleep with Alan.
mainly have 2 gigantic windows. Yeah.
And then I bring lots of food. I bring food and crystal and china and everything. And we just have like a 2 or 3 day party in our little train compartment. It's
And we
so
never leave our
we
bedroom.
never leave. Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, I've had such great times with you.
And I bring a little shortwave radio so I can listen to Radio Moscow. When you're in the middle of nowhere,
Yeah.
in the middle of the night in this country, you can tune in to Radio Moscow, Radio Peking, the BBC International Service, the CBC International Service. I mean, it's really incredible. And there's a guy who's on radio, I guess it's Radio Moscow, and he sounds like he was born in New York. Okay, he sounds like he was born in Brooklyn, but he's on Radio Moscow every night, and it's kind of interesting because he kind of
It's sort of a boring story, Al.
it is. Yeah, it is. It's boring.
You think so,
boring.
Caroline?
Yeah,
I'm
it is
listening to
boring.
him. I think, where are you going with this?
No, it's
I don't
boring. It's
care.
boring. Yeah, but
I don't care
okay, but
about it.
okay, but I
I'm
have
still
something.
not interested. At least you're not lying.
Okay,
You're not lying.
okay. Suzanne. Okay, listen to this.
What?
Suzanne Yakakrono's kitchen.
Hey, Suzanne.
I had lemon verbena lotion on one day when my grandson said to me, "Nana, you smell so good."
Oh.
Oh,
So if
The
there are
thing about
any
natural scents is
any
it
nanas
offends no
out there,
one.
you want to
Offends
smell
no
good to
one.
your grandkids?
Yeah. But he was getting boring, wasn't he, Caroline?
Yeah, I was getting bored.
I was actually thinking why that, and I bit my lip. I didn't
Yeah,
say anything.
no, you're good.
There it was.
But
Hey, guess what? We have pumps back for the body lotions.
you have
That body
what?
lotion actually comes with that pump.
Oh,
You know, we
Oh.
ran low on the pumps for
Oh.
we were during
during the pandemic. There's stuff
last
we
year.
couldn't
Yeah,
get.
last year there was a shortage of pumps, so all the
Well, we have
are
pumps
back.
again. Yeah. So,
Well, we're actually going to be on a train tomorrow as well.
you're taking the
We're
train.
we're taking the train to Pisa, and then we're flying to Malta. So
Have
we're
you
going
been-
to Malta. We'll be
Caroline?
in Malta for the 4th of July.
Have you been to Pizza
Yeah.
before?
Pizza?
Pisa?
Yes.
Pizza.
Pisa is amazing because you see that building and it really does lean over to the side and you go, wow, I know. First time I saw it, I was like, well, there it is. It's still there. It's still
Yeah.
there. So let me tell you again, SUZANNE Selects. This is the present you order for yourself every month, but if you want to give a great gift to your sister, your daughter, anybody, it comes beautifully wrapped in this beautiful package with the yellow tissue paper and all the products inside. And the products this month are the anti-aging eye cream, the lip balm, which you will fall in love with, the firming neck cream, which you will also fall in love with, and then the body lotion in lemon verbena with the pump. So this is a great gift for yourself, because I think I told you this the other day. There didn't used to be, well, there wasn't an internet, so you couldn't go online for anything. And there were no catalogs until around the time when I started filming Three's Company. All of a sudden, I got in the mail a Tiffany catalog. Whoa. And then it's a little blue catalog. You open and you go, that's nice, that's nice, that's nice. I don't need any of it, but it's nice. And I was making a little money for the first time in my life, and so I ordered this, and then I ordered that, and next month I ordered this, and I got to like that every couple of weeks a present was arriving in the mail just for me. I know I paid for it, but just for me. And that's when I really understood that we women, we like presents, even if we pay for them ourselves. So that's sort of how we started this SUZANNE Selects, but also so that you would try things that you probably never would order the neck firming cream, but I swear when you use it, remember that cobweb kind of visualization? It, like, you put it on and it pulls your neck up. It just does. It just supports it in, well, it doesn't pull it up, but it makes it look tighter. The appearance is better. And all you care about is the appearance, right? So this is a great box, and this is a great subscription series, and I know that you love it because you tell me all the time.
So there's a
Are there
guy.
any questions?
There's a guy on Instagram. I'm not going to mention his name. Who's going to order two SUZANNE Selects, one for his wife and one for his girlfriend.
Well, you know what? I love your
Alan's
honesty.
getting a lot of love too, Suzanne.
Yeah, I love your honesty.
Yeah, they love his stories. They said he's never boring. They want to hear more about Moscow radio. They said we shouldn't have interrupted him. Now they're saying he needs his own podcast.
No, you know what?
We created a monster.
Yeah.
If you want to appreciate living in America, the greatest country in the world, listen to what's going on radio in every other country in the world. You will be thrilled, okay?
Well, what I love being married, I love everything about being married to you, but I also love that you're from Canada and that you have totally embraced America. And the day that Alan became an American citizen was so profound for him that he asked me that I don't come with him. And I said, why? He said, if you come with me, I'm going to have to take care of you. And I just want this to be all about myself. And I went, I get it. And when he came home that night, he had a little baseball cap that said USA, a little flag on it. And then he was carrying a teeny little flag that they all held up when they did I Pledge Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible. What's the last word? What's the last? Indivisible and...
With liberty and justice
with
for
liberty
all.
And justice for all, yeah.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
So
everyone should know that. Being American is a sacred thing. We've tried. I know we're not perfect.
the people here who hate America, what amazes me is, why is everyone trying to bust through our borders to get here?
We are so lucky to have been born in this country and be born in this bliss, and to when 4th of July comes, my heart soars with patriotism, and I love that I have an American flag, and I was looking through photo albums last night, and I saw all those pictures, Alan, of me on the USO tours. Oh my God, it was so great.
Yeah.
And especially that last night in Mainz in Germany, when we went over to do Suzanne Summers and 50,000 GIs at Ramstein Air Force Base, we had planned to do the special out on the tarmac. There's an Air Force base. By the way, they have the best food. And the general comes to us the night before and says, negative, you cannot do this outside, you have to do it in the hangar. And what that did to Alan Hamill was he had to stay up the whole night calling all over Europe, getting lights to bring all the lights, because hangar's huge. Can you imagine lighting a huge hangar? And the show was, and then they were going to bring the 50,000 soldiers inside. And we did this special with Jonathan Winters. I saw pictures of him in the photo albums last night, who was crazy in the greatest way. He wouldn't let us write anything for him. So it was when I was on stage, I was in this incredible Rhett Turner gold gown, and Jonathan just walks on stage unannounced.
Carrying a propeller.
Well, that's where I was going. He's carrying a
I'm
propeller.
sorry. Forget what I said.
With a pilot's, one of those hats on. And I just let him go. And he said, yeah, well, it wasn't a great landing. And he had those soldiers in stitches. And then the Pointer Sisters came out, and they did incredible things. And then Susan Anton came out, and Dudley Moore, and me, and it was just this incredible
Now,
rush.
we have to explain why Dudley Moore was there.
Well, he was in love with Susan Anton.
Okay.
But he was loving it. He was loving being there, and we were loving being there. So after that special was over, after we shot the whole thing, then I went on a tour of all of Germany and all the bases, Army, not Navy, but Army and Air Force. And I went from, where there are 10 soldiers to where there are 50 soldiers. I went all over
Didn't
the place.
matter.
It didn't
But
matter.
we also did a show on the USS Ranger aircraft carrier.
But let me finish in Germany. So we go from base to base,
Germany.
and all of a sudden the general says to me, the Bader Meinhof gang, that was a terrorist gang, would like nothing better than to have the trophy of an American star dead, and we were going to put a detail with you the whole time. So everywhere we went, we had this detail. And finally, the last place we went was in Mainz, outside of Frankfurt.
I don't think we ever got there.
No, we did.
We did?
No, because I
thought
was looking at the
Frankfurt-
pictures last night. We went to Frankfurt, and then the next place was Mainz. So we get to Mainz, and the soldiers have been waiting in their Quonset hut, this big, huge Quonset hut, but they were like...
No, it's a hangar.
Hangar. It was like testosterone city, like whoo. Almost, I could feel the palpitations. It scared me. And I brought with me this line of beautiful dancing girls, because what could please them more? And the show started with Take Back Your Mink, which is a strip, but from the Guys and Dolls musical. And the guy with the secret, not the security, he said to me, Miss Summers, we have every reason to believe that the Bader Meinhof gang is going to blow up this hangar tonight.
Oh, great.
We've had bomb-sniffing dogs all around the perimeter and inside. Miss Summers, if the bomb goes off, you look for any of us wearing these yellow armbands, and we'll get you out of here.
Yeah, if the bomb...
Have a good show.
Oh, yeah. If the bomb goes off, you'll
have a
let
good
us know. We'll be at the Four Seasons Hotel in Frankfurt.
So anyway, no, but I have no choice. I'm there, and all these soldiers are going, hoo, hoo, hoo. And so we start the show, and I come out in a gown that I strip off, and all of a sudden all my girl dancers come out, and we go, take back your mink. And it was great. And they loved it, and the bomb did not go off, and we had this incredible experience because everybody in that hangar knew that we were in jeopardy, and it was just an incredible thing. So God bless America, And happy 4th of July to all of you. And I hope that
happy 4th, everyone.
I hope whatever you do tomorrow, you celebrate the fact that we've lived in freedom, and that freedom comes with a price, and that we are so lucky. So good night, everybody. Thank you very much.
And we're off on Monday, guys, because Monday's the official holiday.
So I'll see you next Wednesday. I'll see you next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
And I'll miss you. That's a long time to be away from you, but I'll miss you. Anyway, good night, everybody. Thank you so much.
And also, I would like to say, as an immigrant to this country,
Yes.
that it's the greatest decision I've ever made in my entire life.
Yeah. He
And
loves America.
I want you to know, when there are people who openly really hate and dislike America, I don't even get it.
Yeah, but
Those people must have
let's
been
just talk
born.
about what you love.
Yeah, this is what I love. This is
Yeah.
the greatest country in the world, and I'm grateful. Grateful
I love
to
all
be
of
here.
you. God bless America. Happy 4th of July.
Happy
Have
4th.
a great barbecue this weekend. Be with your family, and love is all there is. Good night.